Welcome to the Firex Text channel. My name is Henry. I'm going to be going over some accessories for the Miyoo Mini Plus that I find are some of the best things you can get, focusing on things that add functionality rather than a cosmetic upgrade. They are not in any particular order. I will have links to all these items in the description below. But let's go ahead and get started. So the first accessory that I want to mention is the lanyard. Now this lanyard I installed myself, and it actually comes out right next to the headphone jack, and it is tied around screw support here inside the case. I will show you a clip of that here from a video that I've made on this channel on how to install this lanyard. And I'll post a link to that in case you want to walk through on how to open the case and tie this around the screw anchor. It's just a simple $2 to $5 lanyard. If you have a lanyard laying around that you want to try to use, or if you have a different one in mind that you'd like to buy, just try to make sure that the string at the end is as small as possible, and that way it doesn't leave a gap in the case when we lead it out. The lanyards that I've seen being sold for Miyoo Mini Pluses attach to the device by plugging into the headphone jack. The reason why I don't like that, one is you can't use headphones while you have the lanyard plugged in. And the other is I'm afraid that when you drop it, it may not be sturdy enough or tight enough in the headphone jack to resist a fall. With this current setup, that's not an issue as it is secured by the screw support within the system. I really like having a lanyard just for the peace of mind. If I'm somewhere where there's like a hard floor, it's not going to get destroyed if it slips out of my hands. The next accessory I want to talk about is the charging dock that I had bought from Keep Retro. Now, the reason why I like this dock so much is that the charge port itself is charged through a magnetic connector that you just insert into the USB port and keep it there. And this will reduce wear and tear on the USB port. And so when you dock your system, it'll start charging, and then all you have to do is lift it up, and then it'll stop. It plugs in with a USB-C port. I'll go ahead and do that. It has this little light. But you'll see as soon as you put the system on the stand, it'll show that it is charging. What I find nice about this, it'll always be charged when you need it, and it doubles as a nice looking stand. The lanyard does not interfere with it at all, and you'll also see that the USB connector does not interfere with any of the cases I recommend. The next thing I want to talk about are cases. Probably my favorite case, and one that you'll see a lot of, is the grip case that comes from a seller on Etsy. I will have a link to his stuff. The reason why this one is so popular, not only is it a hard case, it also doubles as a grip. But first, I'll just go ahead and close it in here. One of the main things I really like about this is that it not only works with the lanyard, but also the plug from the charging dock does not interfere with the case closing. Doesn't increase its size too much, which means you can still have it in your pocket, no problem. The other thing that's very nice here, if you put the device in this way, you can then use it as a grip. I find the grip is just great for when you're playing games that use a lot of the back buttons. It's just a lot more comfortable to hold, especially for long periods of time. Another thing is there's this little slot down here for headphones, but also the lanyard works too. So it doesn't mess with that. I use this one most of the time. It even has a felt lining in here, so that way the screen is also safe. The grip case can also be used as a stand. As you can see here, you just slot it in the top. It has this extra feature, which is nice. The other case is a case that I got off Amazon. It's just for hard drives. And the reason why I like this one is, for one reason, it has a little strap in here, keeps your device nice and snug, but also has a pocket that you can put in other things, whether it's headphones, a charger, and a cord. And this is also a semi-hard case. What I have found that's very nice is that these actually both work together. So if there is a time where you want to keep the grip case with you, but maybe you're going on a long trip, and you want to make sure to have your charger and your headphones and everything together, you can actually do that with both of these cases together. It's no problem. But both of these are probably my two favorite cases for the Miyoo Mini Plus. The next thing I want to talk about are the screen protectors. A lot of these screen protectors that are advertised to the Miyoo Mini Plus are actually too large. If you notice on this one, it may be hard to tell. It doesn't make full contact with the screen, and that is because the Miyoo Mini Plus has rounded edges on the end of the screen, and some of these try to make it cover the full screen. Now, it can't do that because of the rounded edges, and so there are some that I have found that are fit a little bit smaller than the screen. However, you don't have that issue with them peeling. You don't have the issue with them lifting off. Now, these are normally advertised for the RG35XX. However, they work great for the Miyoo Mini Plus. I did drop this device once when I had it before I put the lanyard on, and it actually did crack the screen protector that I had on it, which I think did save the screen from getting any damage. Even if these devices are fairly cheap, I'm the type of person who always has a case on their phone and a screen protector. I know other people do not mind scratches or things like that with their devices, but if you're looking for a good screen protector, I would recommend the ones that I have linked below. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is the sound improvements. One thing that is easily noticeable right away is that the speaker in the Miyoo Mini Plus is not that great. You start to hear hissing, buzzing, crackling, half volume or higher. And so there is a speaker upgrade that you can get. Now, I've seen some of these on Etsy, and they are not the best. The ones that I have found, ones that were on eBay, and I will have a link to those directly. And I will be creating a video on how to install these in the near future. However, there are many other videos of people showing you exactly how to open the device, get to the speaker, and install them. This Bluetooth transmitter for earbuds, the reason why I'm including this, I have just found that in some cases where I do not have my headphones, I may have my earbuds with me, and this is the smallest one that I have found that does not get in the way. What's nice about this is that it even works when you are setting this in your grip case. So once it's lined up, it takes a little fiddling here, and have all this set up with using a Bluetooth adapter that fits in the grip case. Now, I do want to add, if you've never used a Bluetooth receiver with a Miyoo Mini Plus, there is a decent amount of delay to the audio. Some people will not notice this. Others may find this unplayable. I just like to have this as an option. There are times where I might need noise canceling from the earbuds, and this really helps out in that situation. And it's a great bonus that it works with the grip case. Now, in this video, I didn't go over any cosmetic upgrades, such as stickers, button upgrades, or D-pad changes. These things I may go over in another video, but as of right now, I wanted to just stick with functional upgrades for the Miyoo Mini Plus. If you are looking for any button replacements or stickers, I do recommend checking Etsy, as there are some great sellers and great options on there for these devices. Alright, so that about covers everything. If you have any questions, or if you have any favorite accessories that you would recommend, let me know in the comments below and I'll check them out. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, please leave a like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.